Listen, I need you all to hear me on this. Too many people are wasting time worrying about what everyone else is doing. You find yourself scrolling through social media, checking who's winning, who's traveling, who's buying this and that. Meanwhile, what are you doing? You're sitting there watching someone else live their life instead of getting up and making yours better. Let me tell you something. Focus on yourself. Stop announcing everything. Remove doubts before you make a move. Stop looking for validation. Stop waiting for applause from others before you even take the first step. Not everyone needs to know what you have planned. Not everyone needs access to your dreams. You might find yourself telling small-minded people about your big ideas and then wondering why you feel discouraged. Too many people waste valuable time waiting for approval before acting on their dreams. They hesitate, holding back their potential because they worry about what others might think. They seek reassurance and want someone to tell them they're on the right path. But the truth is, if you keep waiting for validation, you'll never move. You'll stay stuck looking around for a sign instead of creating your own. Validation is a trap. It tricks you into thinking that your success depends on how others perceive you. It makes you believe that if people don't approve of your goals, then maybe they aren't worth pursuing. But let me tell you something, your dreams don't need a permission slip. You don't need applause before you even get started. Some of the most successful people in the world didn't have a crowd cheering for them in the beginning. They didn't wait for someone to tell them, "Yeah, go ahead, that's a great idea." They moved forward because they believed in themselves even when nobody else did. The problem is that people have become addicted to outside opinions. You post your plans on social media, waiting for likes and comments to confirm that you're doing something right. You ask your friends, family, and sometimes even complete strangers what they think about your goals. If they don't seem excited, you start doubting yourself. You question if you're good enough, smart enough, or capable. Before you know it, you've talked yourself out of something that was meant for you, all because someone else couldn't see your vision. Here's the thing, it's not their vision, it's yours. Not everyone will understand your journey, and not everyone will see your potential. Some people will doubt you simply because they can't imagine themselves doing what you're trying to do. Others will project their fears onto you, telling you it's too risky, too hard, or that most people fail. If you're not careful, you'll let their fears become your fears. You'll start hesitating and questioning whether you should take the leap. But you must understand that their doubts have nothing to do with you. Their opinions do not determine your success. Some of the most powerful moves you will ever make in life will be the ones you make alone. When you stop looking for approval, you free yourself. You stop operating based on what makes sense to others and start doing what makes sense for you. You stop worrying about whether or not people will support you because you realize that their support isn't required for you to succeed. The only approval that truly matters is your own. Think about it. How many times have you wanted to do something but hesitated because you were afraid of how people would react? How many opportunities have you let pass you by because you were too concerned about what others might say? How much time have you wasted waiting for someone to tell you that you're making the right decision? All that time spent seeking validation could have been spent building, growing, and making progress toward your goals. Success does not come from asking for permission. It comes from taking action, even when nobody believes in you. It comes from trusting yourself enough to move forward, even when you feel uncertain. It comes from shutting out the noise, ignoring the doubters, and doing what you know in your heart you're meant to do. The moment you stop waiting for validation is the moment you take control of your own destiny. Because at the end of the day, the only person who truly needs to believe in you is you. One of the biggest mistakes people make is talking too much about what they're going to do instead of just doing it. They announce every move before taking the first step and share their goals, plans, and ideas with friends, family, co-workers, and even strangers. They do this because they want encouragement, support, or even recognition before accomplishing anything. But what they don't realize is that talking too much can kill momentum before it even begins. The more you talk, the more opinions you invite, and not every opinion is good for you. The moment you start sharing your plans, people will begin giving you unsolicited advice. Some will doubt you, and some will explain why it won't work. Others will project their own fears onto you,